From January 5th to 8th of this year, we have a team of students led by Professor Halfont from the Metropolitan College, Boston University, who are here for a workshop to understand the dynamics of doing business in India, especially the IT and IT-enabled industries. They have had the opportunity to speak to and interact with some of the best speakers at Infosys, including the board of directors and unit heads from ITL as well as Infosys BPO. This morning we have with us Professor Halfont, who is the Dean of the Metropolitan College at Boston University. Professor Halfont oversees a diverse and innovative college, one of the largest at Boston University, which educates a wide variety of students, primarily adults studying part-time. Metropolitan College enrolls 4,000 undergraduate and graduate degree candidates and thousands of others for non-degree programs. He oversees the university's distance learning enterprise, BU Global, and BU Summer Offerings, and chairs the President's Council for a Global University. Welcome on the show,
Thank
Professor.
You. Pleasure.
So, Professor, what is the genesis of this workshop and how did it come about?
Well, it came about in conversations with Shibulal, who's an alumnus of my college and university. Okay. And I got to know Shibu a few years ago in some of his visits to Boston. He comes to Boston quite frequently. We got to know each other. He was a speaker at our graduation, a distinguished award recipient. And in conversation, he said I had to come to Bangalore at some point. So about a year or so ago, at his invitation, I visited Bangalore, and I also went to Delhi and Mumbai, and had a wonderful visit and really got to know the country in many ways and really appreciate Infosys. So he and I continued to have conversations during his visits to Boston, and he was talking about how Infosys likes to host different groups of people on this campus and in Mysore. And I boldly asked him how would he feel about a group of students being there not just for a visit, but for an entire class, to really see this as an academic class in which the students are earning credit towards their degree by studying at Infosys. Because as I realized, you have to be here to appreciate it. We can't simply read about it, we can't simply learn abstractly, we need to be here in person. So he very graciously agreed to provide the hospitality and the instruction for our visit. The students simply have to pay their tuition and airfare to be here, and so we have 21 students here.
Great. So is this part of the credit course? Do they get credits for the workshop?
Yes,
here?
It's part of a course called Doing Business in India.
Oh, okay.
And so we actually created a course, and the students started the course about 2 months ago and did some reading and engaged in discussions. The students are actually dispersed. They're not only in Boston, they're around the world. So we engaged them through teleconferencing, and they got to know each other and got to know some of the background about India and about Infosys that way. So they hit the ground running when they got here.
Great. Could you share some aspects of the program design, what the workshop is all about, what you cover?
Well, our Department of Administrative Sciences did an excellent job of recruiting the students and organizing the syllabus, hiring a professor to teach the course, Tarek Rahman, who's done a great job, and Tarek identified a series of topics, and he shared them with Dr. Babu here, and Dr. Babu then lined up about 15 speakers to address those specific topics. So it was very much a collaborative effort where we identified the subjects and he identified the people.
Great. How do you think this workshop has enhanced the learning of students in terms of the IT scenario in India?
Well, it gave the students a chance to hear very personal accounts from very senior people in the organization, and to hear the story, hear the statistics, hear some of the frankly confidential aspects and the private aspects of what are the factors that accounted for Infosys' success, and a chance to ask questions directly, and a chance visually to see the environment and appreciate it.
Right. Professor, what has your experience been like so far?
It's been excellent, and this environment better than it turns out I do, and I always appreciate it more as a result of this kind of experience. Everything from meeting the individuals, having conversations, to even enjoying the food and being able to appreciate that, and simply walking around the campus and seeing the employees, looking at how they operate and how they dress, going to the fitness centers, et cetera. It's all part of the experience of understanding how a great company emerged over only several decades.
Right. What would you rate as the top 3 takeaways from this workshop?
Well, I think what's been interesting is, as good as the speakers have been, they've not coordinated their remarks with each other, which I think was very healthy, because it was a test of their consistency in some ways. And they said many of the same things, used several of the same stories and anecdotes and quotes and events and milestones. And what it told me was that there is a common culture, a common understanding about the mission and purpose and past and future of Infosys that I thought was very, very impressive. Secondly was the work ethic and how that's instilled in everybody here. And thirdly, that this is a learning organization. It's almost a university, except you don't offer degrees. But it really is based on learning. I mean, that Infosys brings in incredibly good talent at a very young age, but then retrains people, and then probably we'll have to retrain them again many times over. So in some ways, it's operating at the scale of a major university without being called that, and that's not its purpose, but that's part of its structure.
So how do you see this particular workshop? How would it impact the future of your course at Boston University?
Well, what's interesting is many of the students who are participating are online distance learning students. And it's important that we give those students a chance to actually engage face-to-face in an intensive, even residential environment. So we're learning about the balance in terms of how a program can be designed, that courses like this are important for bringing students together. Secondly, I think the students will form relationships over time. They'll keep in contact with one another. It's a very good way for students to learn, not just to be distant, part-time, occasional participants, but to actually, be together for a period of time. Also, I hope it's one of many future steps in which we can work together with Infosys. Maybe we'll do the course again, I hope, and maybe we'll do other things as well.
So was Shibu a good student at Boston University?
Yes. Okay. I think Shibulal attended Boston University, I believe, in the late 80s, and I think several of his faculty are still at Boston University and speak very highly of him, still remember him. And I think I would even turn that question around and say that the IT revolution was a significant part of what's happening in India. And if Infosys is an important part of that revolution, and if Shibulal was an important person in that revolution, Boston University played an important part in his life as well. I like to think that.
Great. Thank you, Professor. It's been great talking to you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.